This is the sweatiest pine, yet all evening in the ferns, a stadium cheer. Oh, there are a magnitude of sand dollars, and the rattling of the bodies in the bars at night. Queen Sheba lifted high above the mountains. I have heard them gathering their guns at night, a metal rattle. I have heard them firing in stillness, pointing their guns at the ocean. I have fired this pistol too, but it was a salute to the magic flight, a salute to the bramble of villagers who carry their children to the streets to give them names. Abraham, Nebuchadnezzar. We have cast our veins onto ships, and now they are full of ocean blood. Appear between us, a messenger boy, androgynous song. He was a young girl, and she bashfully full of sleep. The lions keep kings alive, they battle it out. They battle in the snow, androgynous song. Sing between us, you singe. Fire god, sun god, I sleep in the sun, forest ring. These dancers are naked before us. These dancers are making the rounds. He has a paper forest, the earth combined snowfields. Androgynous song, a boy in a boat. Androgynous song, a prayer to a pig-footed god. Hermaphrodite rye forest, where a kettle of burning ember, a hollow vessel, a thorn brigade, choral sea song. Their child full of mother bread, like the harem of girls dressed as lads on fishing boats. Girls who cease to exist. Her hand a keel-footed god, third staged in a miracle like a lion's mare. To tame it, you see, put some sulfur in the atmosphere. Another voice, Paduma. Take the word sun, for instance. It's a ray of carbon. It's an androgen. Take the word psychograph. It's a fantastic narrative that expresses hallucinations and phantoms. But the ghosts in this room are preconscious and looking for verbal speech to dictate the mood of the spheres. Remove the thorny pride of the people. Remove her dress from this linen road. We are speaking of the silent tongue, a coupled baritone. This is the rug of the Sultan Swat, the 9 rumors, the devil, how he stuck in the pines, and laments a sick song in the woods. We hear it on the 7th night, when we watered the woods to make room for the demon trembling to speak, a harmonica. Another voice, the raking of reeds. Aphrodite, Andromeda and the crestfallen. And to this fallen ocean, baby saint, a hole in the ground. A gentle parchment of tree paper. We wound the Sultan alive in the cathedral for his son as a hoop. And this is the hoop of the latter day. We get married in the ocean, this ancient cathedral, a mass card. Remove your cloaks, you are in need of rest. And this tired grove is where Mary and the gardener went to procreate, to make a lounge babe yardstick lantern. Love doom, it is ancient. The raking of reeds to engulf the baby in the mire. And out of nowhere this voice went on talking. It was vegetation, a growing ancient lavender, a sagebrush. And in every leaf and every wood, this Hermes thing, trembling with memory. A girl who ceased to exist, a girl. In fact, a girl who represents a fig leaf equation. A girl is the representation of wayfarer silence, what young sex is. A girl, a prudent individual, this voice irrational. The creator, I examined myself. To create liner notes for the song with sex, an examiner's hand. A biological steel dome where they create machinery, a creator ancestor. Each family defended itself to make crickets and tide pools. And here we have the sound Z, which is the last letter, whose written scribe is an apple on the back of an ancestor's sex pit. The first thing the ancestor noticed was how the word young can be considered a noun, and how to have a family was not a word. A virile member of the eternally repeated word, this family name, Macadam Street, where carriages park. I have this sex that the ancestors used to make. It's a rural game. In the vineyards, children. The same principle for Allah to the masculine, and La to the feminine ancestor. A word dome where they make words drawn out well beyond their original intent. The verb natra, to be born, means to acquire a knot or a vessel. I, Janus, and you two-headed, a tale of the American transition, how to make clay jars from steel pots, how to marry the weather and Janice look mourning to miserable neighborhoods. Closed garden. Everyone is kept away from the entrance by thorny reeds, for inside are the intestines of the largest mammal, a sea creature known only by the harmony confused with a second or implicit reference to an outside observer. Closed garden. A gilded stamen that must be protected from womb afterthoughts where the scattered is seed is scattered. So,